What's up, gentlemen? So I thought it was time for a little updated Alpha M EDC, everyday carry. So a few years ago, I did an everyday carry where I showed you basically the three aspects of my life where I got crap, which is on my body, in my bag, and in my car. But today, I thought I'd actually go through and show you some of the updates and new things that I'm carrying, because some of the things are the same, but there are some new additions, some things I've replaced. I will link to every single thing I can find down below if you guys are interested in any of the things that I am talking about. First things first, no EDC for Alpha M is complete without talking about accessories first, because I don't leave my house without my douchey earrings, which you guys love to hate, my Alpha M ring. This ring is special, and the reason why, this is actually my second one. The first one I just had made. I was like, oh, I want a ring with an M on it. My grandfather passed away, and he had a bunch of silver quarters. And so what I ended up doing is I took some silver quarters to the jeweler that made my first ring, and I said, hey, I want another ring, but could you make it out of my grandfather's quarters? And so this ring is actually symbolic of my grandfather. The same jeweler who made my ring, I actually went to and said, hey, let's make some accessories for Enemy. And so he helped me design these minimal metal cuffs, which I just love. I think it's a clean, classy accessory, and it just looks great. It's very macho and not too like over-the-top flamboyant. It is stainless steel. My wedding band, I got for literally $20 at some like mall kiosk. And this also is a stainless steel. It doesn't bend, it doesn't break, but I just liked how small and minimal it was. And then on this wrist, I've got my watch. Here's the interesting thing about this watch. A lot of people buy watches or nice watches to commemorate something like, oh, I just, did X, or I got a promotion, or I just had a baby, or whatever it is. I actually bought this at a low point. And I did it on purpose to remind myself that it can get better, and it will get better as long as I don't get distracted and just work hard. And so inside, on the back, I had engraved "Get to Work" to remind myself that I gotta bust my ass. If I wanna succeed, nobody's gonna hand me anything, I gotta work hard. Now, in terms of everyday carry, what I carry in my pockets, guys, I carry this front wallet. It is from the company Anson Calder. I just love the color, the tan. I just really loved it. It's great. It's minimal. It's got two sleeves. It's also got a little area in the center, and it fits really well in your front pocket, right? It's slim, it's not too big, it's not too bulky, all right? This thing is amazing, and once again, I will link to it down below. Something else I used to carry is this knife by CRKT. It's a great little knife. I loved it because of how thin it was, and it was really fun to play with, right? Just a little front pocket knife. Now, I know that some of you guys in other countries do not carry knives, and that's totally cool. Me, as you can see, I use this bad boy all the time, opening boxes at Pete and Pedro. It's really amazing how much you start using a knife when you actually carry one. Now, when I don't have one, I always need it, it seems. And so recently, I was gifted, a friend of mine gave me this knife. It is from Benchmade, and it's got a pretty cool trigger, and I just like the fact that it was tan and black. And in terms of a front pocket knife, it fits really well, and it's just a great, super sharp knife. This knife is so crazy sharp. Literally, you can like shave with it. And the cool thing about this, they offer like lifetime like sharpening. So if it gets dull, you can send it back and they will sharpen it. It also is kind of fun to play with, but you definitely need to be careful. Something else I always have in my pocket or my computer bag is chapstick. Tiege Hanley recently came out with a chapstick, and I gotta tell you, this stuff is the best chapstick on the market. SPF of 30. It is just an incredible chapstick, and the thing that I love about it, it's not like a big like container like some of these other chapsticks, and it's kind of thin, right? It's kind of like an oval shape, and so it also fits incredibly well into your pocket. Next up, let's talk about my headphone ear set game. So here's the deal. When I am going to be talking on the phone during the day, I will use this, which is a Plantronics headset. This thing is super comfortable. It is super small, so I literally have lost a ton of them. This is like number 6, but I keep buying them because they just work so incredibly well. when it comes to me actually making a phone call, which you know I'm rocking the Pixel, I don't like to have both ears covered, especially like if I'm driving or something. I like to be able to hear what's going on around me. I also find that when I am wearing my Raycons, because they fit so snugly, and snugly, is that a word? And they cancel so much, I end up talking louder than I should. And so this is a better option for me when I'm just making phone calls. But if I'm going to be running or working out, I will be taking my Raycons. These E25s, ridiculous. Did I not give you enough love, my friend? In terms of the case, this is the Spigen, and this bad boy has dropped like 1,000 times, if you can tell, right? It is beat to hell. Something else that I don't leave home without are a badass pair of enemies. These enemy ones in matte black with silver detailing and the gradient Zeiss lenses are ridiculous. I get more compliments on these glasses. It's insane. But sometimes if I'm just feeling like being a bad boy, I go classic enemy ones. These are like the greatest sunglasses ever. They just work with like every outfit, every combination. They make you look like a bad boy. These are like our version of the classic Wayfarer. In my opinion, the enemy ones are cleaner and sexier than the classic Wayfarer. They're not quite as big and bulky. The temples aren't as big. They're just more refined, and people have been loving these. Guys, if you haven't checked out Enemy, I'll link to it down below. Go read the reviews. It's not just my opinion. People are freaking out. You cannot find a better pair of sunglasses for the price. They're under $100, but I'll also have a discount code down below if you want to check them out. And then these are the Enemy 2s. These are sick. These are an Enemy 2 in a matte black, the gradient lens, but one of my all-time favorite sunglasses that I love wearing with black are these Enemy 2s. We've got the tortoise, we've got the gradient brown lens. When you look through these guys, it is crazy how bright and amazing everything looks. Something else we have is the Enemy 3s. These are a matte black aviators. Check it out, right? Matte black temple, black gradient lens, ridiculous. Guys, once again, depending on what I'm wearing, that is going to dictate what sunglass I'm gonna wear. In my opinion, every guy should have at least 2, possibly 3 pairs. And with Enemy, because of how damn affordable they are, guys, you can make it happen. Link below. Now let's see what we got going on in the computer bag. So here's the deal. I rarely leave the house without a computer bag Monday through Friday. Weekends, I don't. But a few things that I need on a daily basis, guys, are these, all right? Wired headphones. You're like, what the hell are those things? You don't even use those anymore. When I'm editing a video, there is no other way that I can do it. I've tried like Bose speakers or headphones. I've tried wireless, and honestly, I need to be wired in order to really hear the cuts and have it be real time. There's just a long enough lag in terms of Bluetooth with the audio that it just doesn't work for me. Another new addition is this. This little grooming kit has saved my grooming ass on multiple occasions. All right, inside I've got a pair of the Pete and Pedro tweezers. These things are amazing. Don't let your girl try them because she will steal them. I also got a little pair of scissors in here and a little comb. This is typically going to be like the beard grooming kit that we sell, but I've added a pair of tweezers just because I typically will always have a pair of tweezers on me. Next up is my journal. Why do I have this journal? Actually, let me show you. On my wall of amazingness, these are all of my Alpha M scripts in these journals, and then over here, I've got tons of them. Those are new books. I always keep some spares. In my opinion, you can never go wrong with a Wexford journal. Now, in terms of what I write with, I always have a pen. These are my all-time favorite pens. I've been buying these for years, and I love them. Now, when I'm going out and I'm getting a little dressed up, I also like to have a pen handy. I won't bring one of those. I will actually bring this, which is, when I go out, I'll take this. It's a Mont Blanc, and it has my name engraved on it. This was also a gift, and I love this pen, but I don't use it for my journals because I don't want to waste the ink. What else? Of course, I never leave home without butt wipes, my inhaler because I am an asthmatic. What else? Cologne. This is the little travel sprayer by Pete and Pedro. Ready? Check it out. Boom, boom, exactly. This thing is amazing. The way that it works, you take your favorite cologne or fragrance. Rebel is what I've been wearing since I created this. It smells similar to Creed Aventus, but not the same. Anyway, you remove this little cap, and then on the bottom of this bad boy, you've got that little nozzle. And then all you do, put it on there and pump, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You pump it up and it fills up the little reservoir. So this way you don't have to take your big bottle when you're traveling. And for me, I keep one of these in my computer bag so that I'm always smelling super fresh and clean, especially after a long day, after the gym. This thing is amazing. That's it, gentlemen. The Alpha M EDC 2020. Once again, everything that I can find, I will link to down below if you guys are interested in anything that I showed. If you guys dug this video, make sure to drop it one of these to be like, yo, Alpha, we dig it that you showed us what's in your pockets. Guys, I think you're amazing and incredible, and thank you for watching.